Alright. Let's talk with Rick, and let's take over this place.
Good job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person. We're taking the city. Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack. Move it! We're taking the city. Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack. Move it!
Let's take over Winterhold. Over Stormcloak, you're going to fucking die.
The Stormcloak Rebellion. You have all fought bravely and sacrificed much to bring us to this
What I would
point.
give to be next to a nice, warm fire right now.
The walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty.
Rah!
You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers, fearless and devastating. The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Ah! Everyone with me! For the Empire!
Rah! Let's fucking do this.
Damn you! Skyrim belongs to us! Pay for that! Time best to do!
Okay.
I've seen fresh recruits with more skill than you. Die, damn you! Science has no place here! Give up while you still can! Getting tired yet? We are ready to give up? I'm not impressed.
Come on.
That's all you've got? It's nothing. Die, damn you! You'll need to be your Raptr. I've seen fresh recruits with more skill than you. You can't win this! Flee!
Oh, hey, Mirai. The Palace of the Kings. We're already here, Jesus.
Already done, sir.
Ulfric Stormcloak, you are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens, the assassination of King Torrig, and high treason against the Empire. It's over.
Not while I'm still breathing, it's not.
Step aside, Galmar. We're here to accept Ulfric's surrender.
I'll never surrender Skyrim into the hands of a corrupt and dying empire.
Skyrim belong to you, Ulfric.
No, but I belong to her.
Enough! You are traitors and will die traitors' deaths. Stand down and face public execution, or advance and face summary execution by my hands. It matters little to me. Either way, I'll be sending your heads back to Cyrodiil.
Well, what are we waiting for? I'll
the
water the
Emperor!
ground with your
Watch
blood.
it! You can't win this!
Dead!
I can do the same thing, Ulfric.
I've seen fresh recruits with more skill than you! Come on! You're dying! But I'm not.
For the glory of the Emperor!
You're dead!
Wow. Does he have something that's...
Die! I have no problem killing you. How do you feel about dying?
We're all losing.
Well, Ulfric, you can't escape. Do this. Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well,
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
song or not, I just want it done.
I won't give him the satisfaction.
Fine by me.
Talos be with you.
What was that, Legate?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech, and we'll need to hand the city over to that Free Winter fellow.
Runwolf. Yes, I've sent men to protect him and bring him here. Windhelm will need a government quickly if we are to prevent more violence.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Oh, and Legate. It's been an honor to have you at my side.
as a token. Oh, and Leggett, it's been an honor to have you at my side.
So, is there anything further I can do for the Legion?
Ulfric is dead and his army destroyed. There's not much more I could ask of you. The gods, however, I suspect, may have plans for you elsewhere. That said, Stormcloak true believers are still operating out of hidden military camps in the hills. If you encounter any on your travels, kill them. With luck, they'll soon lose heart and return to their homes and families. If not, we'll be forced to put them all to the sword.
Will you return to Cyril now?
No. I suspect Skyrim to be my home for many years. I can't say I'll ever get used to the damn cold or understand these Nords, but I've come to respect them. The harshness of Skyrim has a way of carving a man down to his true self.
So now that Ulfric is dead, will there be any peace?
The fiercest of the remaining rebels will continue to harass us, but by and large the people here desire peace. What I'm not so sure about is the peace we've made with the Thalmor. But we'll keep that between the two of us, all right? You're dismissed.
Well...
His head will be sent to Cyrodiil, where it will adorn a spike on the walls of the Imperial City. Let this day be a final warning to all who would still call themselves Stormcloaks. We are turning the city over to Brunwulf Freewinter, an honorable and faithful man. Many of you will be staying in Windhelm to aid the Jarl in restoring order and stamping out any embers of rebellion that may still smolder here. In appreciation for your exemplary service, I am doubling your pay and compensation to the widows of your fallen comrades. I am proud of all of you. All hail the Emperor! All hail his legionnaires!
I hate giving speeches.
It wasn't so bad.
I hope we haven't just created a martyr.
There's bound... resistance. There are many Stormcloak camps tucked away in the hill. They'll no doubt strike whenever and wherever they can. But without Ulfric to inflame their passion. They'll settle down and return to their homes eventually.
I pray you're right, Leggett. In the meantime, we'll continue to root them out and put them to the sword. We couldn't have done this without you. The Empire glories in your accomplishments. Come, Rika. There's still much to be done.
And that is the end of this storyline. Meaning that I should actually put on another storyline at this point, which will be not Shattered Legacy. Actually, no, it is Shattered Legacy. Shattered Legacy and Destroy the World. So, hi Rodkar. We have two objectives here and we'll go for them both. Meanwhile, I'll also talk with him about the next wall.
fancy seeing someone else all the way up here. What brings you so far up the mountain, friend?
Yeah, are you a guardian?
What? Well, I'm sure I have no idea what you are talking about. I am just a pilgrim.
This.
But really, I don't know what all of this means.
I'm here to help. You're being hunted.
So you aren't one of them, then? Alright, yes, I am a guardian of Akatosh. But tell me, how did you come into possession of that shard?
Well, Byron was killed.
That's a shame. But at least he was able to get the piece to you, and out of the hands of the enemy.
Yeah, who is the enemy?
Assassins from the Morak Tong, hired by Dunmer Daedra worshippers. We are trying to reforge the Amulet of Kings, in hopes it may help us solidify Martin Septon's sacrifice and forever seal oblivion away from the world. And obviously, forever cutting the Daedra lords off from this world doesn't sit well with many Dunmer who worship them.
What can I do to help?
I'll entrust my fragment to you. It and I will be safer that way, I think. You seem able to handle yourself against the assassins. I'll remain here in hopes that the remaining guardians show up. And in the meantime, perhaps you can try and find one of them for me? She was apparently heading through Pill Pass from Cyrodiil and should have gotten here before me, in fact.
I'll look into it.
Great. The gates to Pill Pass are locked off, so you need to go through Pill Cave, which is further to the west of there. I'll mark it on your map. Be careful, that place is treacherous.
Alright, good. So Pill Pass is... The cave is here, Pill Pass is here.
It's so cold.
Yeah, Mariah, I know it's cold. Then again, we're on the top of a fucking... Well, not really on the top of a mountain, but we are high up.
Sky, guard you.
Yeah, I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
So you won't help me?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Dear Rock Lostovaki Strudul Rock Ventinvak Pardonax.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So, can you teach me to shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss, Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
What's about Dragonrend?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
So, if the shadow is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Well, I need to speak to Paarthurnax then.
You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
So, who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
And why I never met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the Old Mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax.
Have you located any words of power?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found. Breath and focus.
Alright. I won't instantly go for this word of power, but it's good to note down that it's there in Volenroot. Although I feel like I've already done Volenroot. Either that, or there's another, or I have like another. I have like another quest for there still. Or it's someone that I've done like on the other save file. Alright, I don't know. I've actually been there before. Although I think... What, sure. Let's turn that quest off again.
Such an amazing view.
We're going up to our ASAP.
It's getting late. We should find a place to rest.
Yeah, we do. Daytime.
The path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look.
You know, I really enjoyed traveling with you.
Core.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Thank you, Master.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Let's fucking do this. I mean, it's not even doing enough damage to me, really.
Half your size, twice as deadly. Maybe next time.
Right, just more hair, more mist.
Ready for this?
Quick healing.
Half your size, twice as deadly.
There we go. Come on. Don't get stuck. I'm still glad that I got a little thing like if you shout, that you get some experience for fucking. What's it called again? For your speech. There we go. For the world.
Drem Yolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
So, why live alone in the mountain if you love conversation?
Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser, aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Rant shout. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove.
Don't step on me.
By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
Oh my.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Alright. You asked for it, you big fucker.
Do not be afraid. Fasnu. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind.
Yeah.
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Well, can you teach me the Dragon Wrench out?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
So, how did you know I came for Dragon Wrench?
Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born?
The next world will take care of itself.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
No. But dragons like mountains, right?
True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated.
You know Dragon Wrench out, right?
Yes and no. Viknusnikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Radiation North sent Elwood forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Learn location of the Elder Scroll.
Drem Yolok.
Oh god.
Greetings.
Do you know where I can find the Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Esmeralda and Orkner might have some idea.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Lok Thum.
I mean, Winterhold does actually hold the answer. Let's just do this. To keep it easy on myself. Well, let's go back in.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout?
No, but he told me how to find out.
Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
I need the Elder Scroll the Ancients used. Do you know where to find it?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
Thank you, good sir.
Breath and focus.
Look! Accord!
Yes, let's go to Whiterun. Let's see if we can get another quest for the like another skill point. I'm not using them to really get there in that sense, to really get like my skills up and such. Well, I'm not doing like as much for just that, but I do at times need them. So
Circle of stones.
I've been
Oh,
looking
no.
for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Sacred, so tread carefully.
Let's see here. I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
museum, what een Hero Skyrim.
Are you feeling? What is it?
Nope. Sorry.
Good afternoon.
Nothing.
Get on.
Stay safe.
Oh yeah, no, I'm staying safe.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm?
Just goes on a little bit of a stealing spree. I mean, why not?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's stead.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade.
If it's
as he
work you
told
need,
of bold
how
battles
about
and gold.
shopping? Some wood for the fires. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the into Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
Well, I'm looking for work. Gonna need?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Need anything else? Just
Golden
let me
Rock
know.
Giant, okay.
To the gods.
I'm always up for killing a giant too. Sadly, the place that I just fast traveled to is going to have a couple of enemies out there. Nothing we can't win, luckily, but still.
I sense a presence.
Half your size, twice as deadly. Ready for this? Let's go. Was that it?
I mean, apparently that was it, yes.
Half your size, twice as deadly. Let's go. Let's go. I think it's time to return to the museum.
Actually, no, not instantly the museum. Let's first go back to Dragon's Reach. Let's get a reward. Then we go to the museum. Do the whole storing thing. Getting things set up and ready in there. And it should be good then.
Make it quick.
Yeah, so when nearby is carrying something valuable, yeah, no, we can't act upon that right now. I have not enough inventory space for that. Besides, I can't really care less about that currently.
Are you feeling right, dear? You look a little ill.
Oh, right. Stuff,
Good to see you. Good to see you.
yeah, prevent this, the giant is dead. It's golden rock.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Alright. Speech. Well, that's a good one. Anything I can use to become... I have a neck of surprises. Skyrim, no, actually, that one is for something else.
Well done. Not many enchanters could pull that off.
I'm not just an enchanter. There we go. That helped quite a bit. Now let's go to the museum. The Dragonborn Gallery. And we get everything that we have sorted, I guess. At least it should be, so. Also, have I already done the drinking contest in here? I don't think I have in this one. I think that's in the other playthrough. I'm not completely sure though. I need to. I'll go back to Whiterun and see if I can find that. That Sam Gwyn, whatever his name is. Because it's actually just a short quest, luckily. Very luckily, even.